Welcome to the highlights. We begin with the 5th and 6th grade girls volleyball team. Up 27-26 at set point. Serina with the serve.
Out.
The girls take set 1, 28-26. Second set, more of the same. The game was back and forth. It was crazy. Tied at 28-28. Kayla with the serve. Now the other team serving for set point. St. Mary's trailing 31-30. Now it's 33-32. The girls serving on match point. The other team returns it and it hits the floor. Game tied again. Now the girls were serving for match point again. This time up 34-33. Just insane. Nobody wanted the match to end. Girls up now 35-34. Kayla rotated all the way back around during the tiebreaker, serving for match point. The match finally ends. The two sets took more than an hour to complete. 28-26, 36-34. The 5th and 6th grade girls are 3-1.
Awesome. It was awesome. It was weird. It was like we don't have an extra person. We were all in. I was very nervous.
It seems like you guys, no one wanted to win that second set.
I did.
Did you? But you kept on trading points over and over.
This is like our first time winning the second set. It's called survival.
So how happy are you guys that you guys won?
Very happy.
Very happy?
Very happy.
On to some soccer. 6th and 7th graders scoreless in the first quarter. The other team takes too much time to clear the ball, and Allen comes flying in out of nowhere, and he scores his 6th goal of the year to give the boys a 1-0 lead. Second quarter, Allen and Andre on the breakaway. Allen finishes it off again. His second of the day. The 6th and 7th graders lead 2-0. Joseph has a good chance to add to the lead late in the first half, but he shoots it prematurely. The score would stay 2-0. Second half, whole different story. The other team took advantage of the boys' sloppiness. Defense can't catch up to the other team, and the kid boots it by Garrett. The score is now 2-1. Then in the fourth quarter, still nursing a 1-goal lead, this guy goes around the entire St. Mary's defense and slips the ball into the net. That was the final goal of the game, a heartbreaker, a very disappointing tie. The game ends 2-2. Some more soccer. The 7th and 8th graders going for their 3rd straight win. Now this is off of their own throw-in, and the defense absolutely butchers this play from the beginning. Look at the red shirts on the field compared to the blue shirts. The boys failed to clear the ball, and then the other team just lobs one towards the net. The goalie misreads it, and the ball goes into the net. They trailed 2-0 at halftime. But in the second half, it was an entirely different story. A huge explosion by the team led by Christian, who scored 3 times in the second half. He was a man on a mission. Then Moises would join in with his 2nd goal of the year, and all of a sudden, the 7th and 8th graders led 4-2. It was 4-3 in the fourth when the other team had a free kick. The 7th and 8th graders decide to build a wall, but the wall came crashing down. The ball goes right through them as the boys duck out of the way and into the net. The 7th and 8th graders settle for a 4-4 tie.
At the end of this game, is just telling you know that it's about process and progress, of course. And you know, they were losing 2-0, and then all of a sudden 4-2. They were, you know what I mean? That seems like they're really like, you know what I mean, into the game, and also you know they're looking after, you know what I mean, not stack in one place, you know. To grow, and that's what we're looking for these kids, you know what I mean, to have fun, you know what I mean, to improve, and forget about winning and losing, you know what I mean, it's just about progress.
Were you really excited after you got your first goal? You know, made think you guys could get with it? You didn't think?
No, after we made the first goal, everyone gets excited, so that's where we lose focus.
Yeah. You think you can try to duplicate this in your next game?
couple shots.
What's the game plan going into this game?
And then I get a line.
What's the plan?
The third and fourth graders took a step back after their solid game last week. The basic fundamentals of volleyball were not there. They had trouble serving and they had trouble returning. Not a good afternoon for the girls as they lose in 2 sets. Battle for the top spot in the division for the 7th and 8th grade girls. It got off to a good start. Edwina starts the serving as usual. Girls jumped out to a 5-0 lead, but that was as good as it got. Facing their stiffest competition, yet the girls started making uncharacteristic errors, something they hadn't done the first 3 games. They did make a push late in the set. Cynthia and Edwina do a nice job of setting each other up. Cynthia finishes it with a spike for the point. However, it's the other team serving on set point and the girls can't get a clean bump. They lose set 1, 25-21. Second set wasn't much of anything, a disastrous set to say the least. The girls lose 25-12 and are beaten for the first time all year.
Fiona, how did you guys do today? Terrible. Why? What did you guys do bad? I don't know, but I got frustrated. How did you do today? I don't know. How did you do today? Bad. Why? What happened? I messed up a lot. How did you do today? No. Huh? No. You have to answer me. I'll follow you. What? I'll follow you. No. What did you guys do bad today? What? What did you guys do bad today?
We didn't control the ball.